Hello and welcome to this lecture where we are going to cover the services provided by Google. Google Cloud Platform offers several options for deploying apps to the cloud, each with its own use cases, advantages and disadvantages. Here we can visualize 5 options: Google Compute Engine, Google App Engine, Google Kubernetes Engine, Cloud Run, and Cloud Functions. In general, the services on the left are more customizable, but require greater knowledge for configuration and maintenance on the part of the developer, while those on the right have more automated configuration and maintenance. The services are also divided by the complexity of the application, allowing applications with several modules that must communicate with each other, as well as applications that perform a single function. Another difference is in the demand for the application. Some options are more suitable for applications that are accessed continuously 24 hours a day. On the other hand, other services require more sporadic demand. In this course, we are going to show you how to deploy a simple app in Python, but it is important to remember that these services offered by Google Cloud Platform are not exclusive to this computer programming language. Next, we will present some features, advantages, and disadvantages of each of these services. Let's start by Google Compute Engine, GCE. As we can see, it is on the left, so it is more customizable, suitable for more complex applications and continuous demand. Whenever you see this icon on the slides, for example, in the words infrastructure as a service, load balancing, and auto-scaling, it means that the term is explained in the dictionary lesson. So I recommend that you read about all the terms before continue, especially if you do not have knowledge about all these topics. GCE is an infrastructure as a service. It allows you to create and manage virtual machines on Google's infrastructure. These VMs, often referred as instances, can run a variety of operating systems and software, making them suitable for a wide range of applications, from simple websites to complex data processing pipelines. However, this is Google's least automated deployment service, so all management must be done by the developer. It is as if you rented the server, and you have the responsibility for all the configuration and maintenance. Here we can see some features. VMs with a high level of customization. It means you can choose the CPU, memory, disk, and operating system. You can store your data on persistent disks that can be connected to your VMs. You can choose multiple disk types, including standard, SSD, and local SSD. It is possible to boot your VMs from a variety of boot disk images, including custom images. You can create and manage virtual networks, subnets, and firewalls. You can easily connect your VMs to other GCP services and the internet. It allows load balancing and auto-scaling. It is possible to distribute traffic across multiple VMs to improve performance. It also scales your VM instances based on predefined metrics. You can benefit from Google's security infrastructure, including firewalls, identity and access management, and encryption. Regarding cost, GCE charges for allocated resources, regardless of whether they are being used or not. This makes it the most cost-effective service for long or continuous runs. Now let's see the use cases as well as advantages and disadvantages. GCE is recommended for systems that require a high degree of customization. Here are some examples: web applications, data processing, machine learning, game servers, development, and testing. Regarding advantages, you have total control over the environment. It is recommended for complex applications and can be cost-effective for long-running workloads. Regarding disadvantages, it requires more management overhead compared to other options and can be more complex to set up and maintain. Now let's move on to the next service, Google App Engine. As you can see, it is on the left part of the image. GAE is a fully managed serverless solution. It allows developers to build and deploy web applications quickly and easily, without having to manage the underlying infrastructure. Let's see the key features. The first one, fully managed. It takes care. Google App Engine takes care of managing your servers, operating system, and network infrastructure. This allows developers to focus on writing code and building applications. The next topic, serverless. Developers do not have to worry about managing servers. App Engine automatically scales your application's resources up or down based on traffic. Google App Engine is designed to provide almost unlimited scalability. This makes it a good choice for applications that are expected to grow rapidly in traffic. There are two deployment environments, standard and flexible. The default environment is managed runtime that supports a variety of programming languages and frameworks, including Python, Java, PHP, and Go. On the other hand, the flexible environment allows developers to deploy containerized applications. This gives developers more control over the runtime environment of their applications. Regarding cost, resources are not allocated definitively by the user, but on a demand-by-demand basis. Therefore, the cost is per resource used, which in some scenarios becomes more economical. Now let's see the use cases. App Engine is a good choice for a variety of web applications, such as applications of all sizes, from small personal projects to large enterprise applications. It can be used to build back-ends for web or mobile applications and also microservices that are small independent applications that can be developed, deployed, and scaled. Regarding the advantages, compared to GCE, App Engine is easy to set up and get started with. It can automatically scale applications up or down based on traffic, and developers can focus on writing codes and building applications without having to worry about managing the infrastructure. Regarding disadvantages, as it is a Google-only solution, developers get a bit stuck with Google Cloud Platform. You have limited control. Developers have less control over the infrastructure than they would with a traditional hosting platform. And finally, while App Engine is cost-effective for small applications, it can become expensive for large applications with high traffic. That's all for this lecture. In the next one, we are going to continue. See you there!